Egal, egal, wir machen jetzt einfach weiter.
Huh. Weirdly, that makes me interested in walking on the stage.
Ja, da waren wir ja gerade oben, also... Hier liegen überall Zettel rum. Ach, über das beschwert er sich nicht, nee.
The future needs excellence. The future's an asshole.
Oh nein, oh Gott.
Victoria Chase. I'd rather vomit razor blades than talk to her.
Also wir können uns jetzt natürlich entscheiden, ob wir mit dir reden oder nicht, aber ganz ehrlich, ich will alles mitnehmen, auch wenn sie noch so dieses größte Miststück auf Erden ist. Ach, bringen wir es hinter uns.
Oh, Carrie Price!
It's Chloe.
Oh, right. I'm just teasing. People have been taking me so seriously since I won the Beacon's Young Artist Award for my photography.
You don't say.
Between that and the Vortex Club, it's hard to keep people from putting me up on a pedestal or whatever. But you know all about that. What, with Rachel Amber? Am I right?
Wait. What about Rachel Amber?
Rachel posted a slamming selfie of you two having the time of your lives. Do tell.
Tell what, Victoria? It's a photo. Big deal.
But it's on Facebook. I mean, that basically means you and Rachel are like BFFs.
We're really not.
So, what's she into? You know, what's her thing? Is it drugs? I'm not judging or anything. I figure if she's hanging out with you, she must be into some effed up shit. You know?
Seriously, I don't know why you're talking to me about Rachel.
Oh, everybody loves her. Little Miss Perfect.
So you're jealous of Rachel Amber. That's what's happening right now. Gotcha.
Oh, God, I don't have time for this. I didn't even finish the chemistry assignment, and you're... being you. Oh.
Gott. Ach, wir könnten jetzt ihre Hausaufgaben sabotieren oder einfach weggehen. Ganz ehrlich, ich gehe weg, weil sie ist es gar nicht wert.
Why would Rachel Amber ever hang out with Carrie Price?
It's Chloe.
Psst. Oh, ich bin perfekt. Ich gehe wie ein Model mit meinem weichen, fetten Arsch, Alter. Das darf doch echt nicht wahr sein. Ich hasse die Victoria. Das gibt's echt nicht.
Steph and Mikey normally post up somewhere quiet in the courtyard.
Ja. So, Justin, what's up?
I can tell Justin's wearing his eau de gange.
Ja, Alter, du riechst voll nach Pott, Alter.
Damn, girl. That eye looks sick. What's going on?
Last night, I scoped out this crazy party at the old mill up north. Kind of a DIY thing.
Oh, no shit. I thought that place was like meth central. My cousin met this hooker there.
Whatever. It was cool, okay? You wouldn't understand. Hey, out of the blue question, what do you think of Rachel Amber?
She is amazing. If you're into chicks that are hot, smart, and hot. I mean, she helped me out a while back. I was failing algebra hard.
I believe you.
Check it. After I bombed my midterm last fall, she tutored me for the rest of the semester. And then I crushed it. C+.
Dude, you need to freshen like a mofo.
Are you saying I smell like weed?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Word. Well, good looking out, Price. Want a hit?
Like, right here? Thanks.
Schön. Ja, jetzt duften wir nach Achse. Schöner Männergeruch. Also Männerparfüm natürlich. So, wo sind denn die Nerds? Ach, da hinten sind sie ja. Ich bin ja selbst ein Nerd. Aber vorher gehen wir noch zu diesem Typen hier, zu Evan.
Ah, Evan.
Evan.
Amazing photographer, but such a bleeding heart. What soapbox is he on today?
Chloe, I'd like to talk to you about wildfire awareness and prevention.
Good morning to you too, Evan.
According to the Department of Forestry, over 90% of this season's fires were caused by humans. That's a record high and completely preventable.
This is for college, right? I don't believe you actually care about this.
My interest in fire prevention is completely sincere. Besides, I intend to get into college on the strength of my photography alone. Do you think Rachel Amber would be willing to pose for my portfolio? She's so artistic. I bet she would be a dream model. What do you think?
I guess. Who says we should prevent fire? Fire is awesome.
While I realize you're being purposefully obstructive, you raise a good point. Many parts of our local ecosystem benefit from fire. Knob-cone pine cones, for example, which require temperatures above 350 degrees to open.
Say knob cone again.
No.
I gotta run.
Wait, one last thing. Will you sign my petition to have a fire safety assembly at school?
Sure. I love assemblies. Some of the best naps of my life.
Wow, thanks. I did not see that coming. You being, you know, interested in complicated issues, helping out with the public.
Do you want me to change my mind?
No.
Ja.
How seriously am I taking this right now?
Ach, Chloe. Chloe Price, Evan ist ein Clown oder Grasgeruch, der Bär. Natürlich Grasgeruch.
Happy to support such an important cause. Blackwell Academy, home of tomorrow's leaders.
Huch, deine Verbindung zu Steam wurde wieder unterbrochen. Was soll das jedes Mal? Komisch. Meldet euch heute an. Übt euer demokratisches Recht aus, euch zu versammeln und die Wichtigkeit des Brandschutzes für unser zerbrechliches Ökosystem zu diskutieren. Direktor Dödel, Mac enorme Eier und Grasgeruch. Also Mac enorme Eier gefällt mir sehr gut und Direktor Dödel ist auch nicht schlecht.
Thanks so much for signing my petition.
Ja.
Smokeweed D. Bear?
Only you can prevent ganja fires.
Ach ja, und jetzt zu den Nerds. Hallöchen, Steve und Mikey.
Steph Gingrich and Mikey North, Blackwell's premier indoor kids. Steph has created something of a business selling pirated DVDs to other students.
If I had known the Celestial Avenger was bloodied, I would have totally given him my potion.
It was a skill challenge. Potion wouldn't have worked.
Skill challenge?
It's part of the tabletop game we play.
You wouldn't understand.
Give me a break, nerds. I've heard of tabletop games.
Cool.
Got my DVD?
One Blade Runner, director's cut coming right up.
Sweet. $5, right?
Keep it. I'm just glad someone here appreciates the classics. You even asked for the director's cut, which took out the shitty voiceover and replaced it with a sweet dream sequence.
Dream life over real life. That's my motto.
Right on.
Hey, do you know if Rachel's a gamer?
Rachel Amber? You're asking me?
Didn't you two go out last night, or was it just like a friend thing?
Why do you want to know?
Steph has a crush.
Chloe, you should join our game.
Yeah. I don't have 50 hours right now. Thanks, though.
We're at the end of the campaign, so it'll only take, like, 20 minutes. What else have you got to do before class?
20 Minuten ist jetzt natürlich übertrieben. Hoffentlich dauert es nicht wirklich so lange, aber natürlich, warum nicht?
What the hell? Game on, nerds.
Here's a character sheet. You are an elf barbarian.
Nice. I could totally see myself as an elf barbarian.
I know, I'm good. Alright, let's get started. You are both famous heroes in the kingdom of Avernon, a once peaceful land, now laid to waste by the bloodthirsty raiders of the Black Well. Alone, you have fought your way through the raider camps, seeking their warlord leader, Durgaron, the Unscarred. As you enter the final camp, bloodied and weary, you see your fellow hero approaching from the opposite direction.
I raise my staff to you in greeting. I am Elamon, Wizard of the Third Circle, foremost advisor to King Tiberius, and sworn defender of Avernon.
Introduce your character.
Yeah, okay. I'm an elf barbarian named,
Kalamastia.
Calamastia.
Super into it.
Not bad.
The two heroes.
Hold on. Elamon narrows his eyes at the elf in front of him and says, I am here to defeat Durgaron, the Unscarred. In the name of King Tiberius, what makes you think you are worthy to fight alongside me?
Hab mal Menschenkebab gemacht, Alter. Ja komm, scheiß drauf.
I once stabbed a guy in the chest with a sword, and it went all the way through and killed the guy behind him too. True story.
You stand at a three-way crossing. To your left, the raiders' training ground. To your right, their prison camp. Straight ahead, an enormous, ostentatious tent that could only belong to Durgaron, the Unscarred. Which way do you go?
Straight ahead, right? We're supposed to kill the dude.
Elamon frowns. The raiders could have some good loot at the training ground, and surely it is our duty to free all those prisoners.
Your choice, newbie. Where do you wish to go?
Ja, also, wir können jetzt natürlich nicht jetzt einfach reinstürzen und diesen Typen da besiegen, sondern wir müssen natürlich schon zum Übungsplatz. Das finde ich auch eine gute Idee.
Loot sounds good. Let's go to the training ground.
Sweet.
Upon arriving at the training ground, you are spotted by a heavy-set orc who immediately shouts and points. There are a dozen raiders on the training field, all of whom raise their weapons and charge.
Okay. So what do we do?
I cast Urgel's Acid Blast.
Overkill?
Bam!
You conjure up a wave of acid that washes over the charging orcs. Every raider suddenly starts screaming and writhing in pain. There's a sweet and sour kind of smell as the flesh melts off their bones like warm candle wax.
Holy shit.
You see why I haven't really needed a partner?
The heavy-set orc sergeant still remains. He runs at you, swinging a massive warhammer.
All yours.
Boah. Kniestoß, Knaufschlag, fataler Spalter, Kniestoß.
I knee him. Right in the orc balls.
Success! The orc clutches his groin, never to father children again.
Yes.
Ouch.
Your turn again, Chloe.
Fataler Spalter.
Okay, let's end this. Fatal cleave.
You swing your great axe downward with both hands. The orc blinks, then splits open like a hot dog bun.
Fuck yeah! I'm awesome at this game.
It's going well.
What about the loot?
Well, as the training ground is now a roiling pit of acid, it's unlikely any loot survived.
Dang.
Don't worry, Alamon guy. We all make mistakes.
Elamon nods. Calamastia, the elf barbarian, is most wise and forgiving.
What's next?
Gefängnislager.
Guess it's time to free some peeps. Let's go to the prison camp.
You behold a field of standing iron cages, each imprisoning a human villager, calling out for you to free them. Only a small, elderly dragonkin is keeping watch. He notices you, and in terror, runs into one of the few empty cages and locks himself in.
Ah, poor little guy. What's a dragonkin?
Dragonkin are like little dragon people. They're assholes. I bet he has all the keys.
Oh, okay. Hey, shitface! Get out of there!
The dragonkin hops up and down, shaking his ring of keys at you. He shouts in a strange language. Whatever he's saying probably isn't flattering.
Got any useful spells in that robe of yours?
Nothing that wouldn't blow up the cage and everything in it.
Schloss knacken, mit Brot bestechen oder einschüchtern. Komm, wir versuchen's mal.
Intimidate. That's a skill I have. Can I do that? I want the little bastard to shit his pants.
You can try. What do you say?
Listen up, you little lizard.
Unfortunately, he doesn't speak common, which means he
I
can't—
cast communication on the dragonkin.
Shit. Really?
Now he can understand every word you say.
Time to work some real magic.
So this is called a skill challenge, where you try to use—
Oh, I know what this is. I grab the bars of the cage and lean in, nice and close.
He steps back, his scaly skin quivering in fear. What do you say?
Everybody knows that dragons are pussies. That's why they hide in caves and only come out to breathe fire on sheep and eat cows and shit.
That was a mistake. The dragonkin growls, snapping at you and showing his teeth and claws. Tall one is a fool. Dragons are gods, he says.
Damn.
Maybe we'll just wait here while you die of
verdammt.
old age, dragonkin guy. This tabletop shit is hard.
Try playing solo.
The dragonkin swallows the key, pointing at his stomach and then his own butt, laughing at you. Then
I shove my axe through the cage, right into his stomach. Then I twist it, and then pull it out. His guts and shit start falling everywhere, but I jam my hands inside his open stomach, grabbing the key. Then, in the final moments before he dies, I hold the key up to his face. And then I laugh.
Normally, I'd say you failed the challenge, except that was so horrifically amazing. You won.
Was?
Go team!
Echt jetzt?
Why don't
Geil.
you start unlocking the prisoners?
I'm on it.
As you free them, the prisoners run away from you in fear. What's next?
Zelt des Kriegsherrn.
It's tent time.
You enter the tent to find Durgaron, warlord of the Raiders of the Black Well, sitting comfortably at his throne. He's a huge red-eyed minotaur, swathed in a fine black cloak, gripping a two-handed sword that's easily 6 feet long. His laughter bellows, wah ha 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 ha. Your lands and people are already mine. Your deeds here mean nothing. Your kingdom was weak. You are weak.
What an asshole.
I got this. I cast Zael's cataclysmic cone of fire.
The fire fizzles out on contact. Durgaron laughs again, holding up his right arm to show off his bracer of fire immunity.
Shit. All of my battle spells are fire-based.
Except for, you know, Acid Blast, which someone used unnecessarily to show off for Chloe. Calamastia? What'll it be?
Wutsturm.
What's Wrathful Rush?
It's like a shoulder slam, an angry shoulder slam.
Okay, I do that.
You scream with wrathful rage, then charge. Durgaron is caught off guard, and he fails to dodge. You slam your shoulder into him, knocking him back and doing some damage.
Hell yeah.
Next,
Ja, ich würde sagen, boah, Vernichtungsschlag oder brutaler Schlag. Irgendwie, naja, für mich ist das irgendwie beides gleich, weil Vernichtungsschlag hört sich natürlich viel brutaler an als eben der brutale Schlag, aber es ist genauso brutal. Also, ach komm, wir machen mal brutalen Schlag. Hoffentlich ist es richtig, bitte.
I wanna punch that stupid man cow in the dick.
like, right in the dick?
Right in the dick.
Dick.
Chloe, You punch a lot of dicks.
So?
You miss. Durgaron burst out laughing as you stumble past him.
Asshole.
He gores you in the side with a horn. 8 damage.
Ouch.
What do you do next?
Ja, Vernichtungsschlag.
Oh, holy shit! Annihilation strike. That sounds boss as fuck.
1?
That's bad, right?
Not for me. As you take your first step, you trip on a rock, collapsing onto the ground in a clangy jumble of metal. Your axe swings wildly to the side. Mikey, roll a reflex save.
Oh no. 3.
Your axe strikes Elamon's leg. Legs. Plural. Severing both feet at the ankles.
I am so sorry.
Durgaron moves toward the crippled Elmon.
Oh, shit!
I told you this was my best boss.
You didn't tell me my character might die.
Durgaron approaches, stomping his bloody hooves. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
This is all my fault. Sort of. What should I do? I say something really encouraging to Elamon.
Like what?
Yeah? Like what?
Shit. Why is being nice so hard?
Tja, warum?
Sometimes you have to get knocked down lower than you've ever been to, stand up taller than you ever were.
You just cut off my feet.
Wow, aber ein weißer Satz von
feels
Chloe.
inspired. He summons the strength necessary to crawl away from Durgaron. Okay. Durgaron has now turned his attention toward you.
Bring it.
He charges, thrusting madly with his great sword.
Shit!
Oh no.
Your attempt to dodge his thrust fails. Durgaron laughs as he impales you on his blade, lifting you high into the air.
Seriously?
I can't do anything with that stupid bracer. I'm sorry, Chloe.
Hey, I chopped your feet off. We're even.
You feel your strength draining away as Durgaron lifts you higher into the air. It hurts like hell. What do?
Auf seinen Kopf zielen, auf seinen Arm zielen. Ja, eigentlich Kopf. Ne, ist ja so, auf Kopf. Ach, hoffentlich klappt das.
I take one last swing at Durface's head.
You'll have to roll high to hit. You're almost dead.
Oh no.
11. You swing, catching Durgaron on the side of his head, severing one horn. But you don't do enough damage to kill him.
What an asshole!
He laughs, then rips you off his sword with a vicious jerk. You die painfully.
So mean.
I'm sorry, Chloe. I have to escape.
Hey man, if you can, do it.
I cast Warden's Hideaway.
You sure?
It's all I've got.
You summon a spectral door, which shields you from Durgaron. Light flares out, blinding him. The door swings shut, then disappears. You are gone from sight, and cannot be harmed.
I guess I'll have to come back when I'm stronger.
That was fun.
Check out what I drew.
Mikey's got serious drawing skills.
Ziemlich gut.
Sorry I died and left you out there to fend for yourself.
It's cool. I'll get him. Eventually.
Glad you enjoyed it, Chloe.
Yeah. I'll adventure with you anytime.
We'll see. Thanks for the game, nerds.
Nerds hassen dieses Wort.
DVD, check. Next stop, chemistry class. Joy.
Ja. Ja, sorry Leute, für diejenigen, die keine Nerds sind, das vollkommen langweilig finden. Ihr hättet ja ruhig vorspülen können bis jetzt. Aber das war auch eine nice Erfahrung, muss ich sagen. Ich kenne einen sehr guten Freund, der das auch macht, so Brettspiele und manchmal so seine Freunde einlädt zu sich, zu sich nach Hause. Und ja, aber ich könnte das eigentlich nicht. Das hat zwar Spaß gemacht, aber naja.
If I'm late to class, that's just one more excuse for Mom to sick David on me. This makes being high sound like a bad thing. Evan's work is actually pretty good. I'd never tell him that, of course.
Die Gefahren von Waldbränden von Evan Harris. Ja, und damit...
I would sacrifice a goat to Jeremiah Blackwell himself if it meant I'd be leaving here in a month.
Ja. Hä?